Gary from MrG Shave, back for another Saturday Shave of the Day. Today is the draw, it's Shave of the Day number 110. Today is the draw for part 2 of my giveaway, 500 subscriber giveaway, so thanks to everybody. I've got here, I don't know whether you're going to be able to see it, but I've put the YouTube URL in. I've got filter duplicate users, include replies to comments, because I actually sent a few messages to people that have put it in incorrectly. Filter comments based on specific text, and it says MrG Shave there. I don't know whether you can actually see that. I don't want to exclude or blacklist users. Get YouTube comments. There are 26. There you go. And let's just scroll up and start. And that is Mark. So there you go. Mark, congratulations. Go on to Agent Shave and pick either a signature soap, a Wickham soap, or a Goodfellas Smile soap. And obviously add if they've got an aftershave balm and a splash, that's fine. Tell me which set you want, and I will send that out to you. I think you're in the UK. I'm not sure, but if you're abroad, I'm pretty sure you're in the UK. But if you are abroad, I will have to get it sent here and then send it on to you, as I'm going to have to do with George Haven, who has now responded, by the way. So congratulations, George. He sent me an email yesterday, this morning. Well, I picked it up this morning. So those products will be winging their way out. So the Spitfire, Phoenix and Bow Spitfire products will be winging their way out to you in Florida, probably on Monday or Tuesday next week. But yeah, congratulations on part 2 of the prize draw, Mark. Well done, mate. Regular commenter on my sites, on my channel, so well deserved. Right, so I'm just going to close that down. So yeah, Saturday Shave of the Day number 110. What am I using? Got my Sig Solo mug here from Greenland, and in there I've got my Omega 49 Pro Boar brush soaking away. So that's been soaking for quite a while. So that's the brush. I'm not using a bowl today. The razor, it's got a Gillette 7 o'clock Permasharp blade in it on its second use. And it's the Merkur Progress. So here we go. Merkur Progress. So there you go. This is an adjustable. So this again is part of the series or the next step series. I've shown what I would consider beginner razors, which is the Merkur 34 CHD and the Edwin Jagger DE89. This is another great option for somebody who's exploring, what they want out of a shave. This is an adjustable razor. So you basically here, I don't know whether that's that's focused. You should be able to see that there are numbers on here. Where's the dot? There's the dot. There's a dot up here, and I've currently got it on setting number 4. But all you've got to do is twist it to change the settings. Now, I haven't used this very often, I must admit, but if you were just starting out, this is a great option because you can dial in your shave. You can dial in how efficient you want your shave. If you've got thick beard growth, you'd want to be higher than 4, and this goes all the way around twice. So you get to 5, and then it's got a plus, and you can go all the way around again. So it's actually about 10 settings-ish. I haven't worked it out, but that's the settings. So I've got this on setting number 4, and my brush has been soaking, so I'm just going to get myself ready, and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. I've already put the pre-shave on, which is my Pears Soap. So it's basically a glycerin soap. Doesn't have to be specifically a shaving soap. I'm adding a bit more water to this. Rub it in a bit. There we are. So that's the pre-shave. Now, next steps, you could get yourself something like this. Tabac. This is going to be a Tabac shave. So this is sort of a, if you know what I mean, a Marmite soap. Some people, well, a lot of people love this soap and a lot of people don't like this soap. I love it. I absolutely love it. The scent on this is stunning. And I'm going to basically lather straight out of the puck. So I'm just squeezing the brush out. I'm just going to go straight in. So I hope everybody's having a good weekend so far and they've got things planned this evening. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing this weekend. It all depends. My daughter, so I've had my son home who tested positive for COVID. Didn't really have any symptoms. Well, he did. He had a sore throat, a snivelly nose, and he was a bit tired. And that lasted about a day or two. But I got a phone call now from my daughter who doesn't live at home, but she regularly comes and visits. So for instance, she was here yesterday. Is it yesterday? Yeah. Now her partner has got COVID or has tested positive for COVID. So he's gone for a proper test. So he did the fast test, the one that you basically put a few drips in a test strip and it'll come up with 2 lines. Well, he's come up positive on that. So now he's gone to get a proper PCR test. They're waiting on the response from that, and that will then depend on whether I do anything, because obviously if he's got it, the likelihood is my daughter's got it, and she was here yesterday, so which will mean I have to isolate again for 10 days. Should be interesting. So yeah, that's. I think this is the way it's going to go. You know, I think that the people that haven't had it or have not been jabbed. I mean, my daughter has had a jab, and so has her partner. They've had their first jab, and my son has had his first jab, but they still ended up getting it. So let's just hope they only suffer, or if they suffer symptoms at all, let's hope they're very mild. But you know, we'll have to wait and see. Right, this definitely needs more water. But it is, I mean, here in the UK, the numbers are going up, you know, very quickly. Especially now they've dropped all the rules and regs. It's, you know, I think we'll find there's, well, we're already witnessing an explosion in numbers in the UK. Of the younger generation, to be fair, they're the ones that are getting it. The ones that haven't had the vaccines or have only had one vaccine, they seem to be the ones that are getting it. The ones who haven't had a vaccine are more likely to end up in hospital than the ones who have. So, what can I say? I've had both of my vaccines as of the 19th of next month. If somebody has, I'm not sure if somebody tests positive or whatever, I'm not really certain what the situation is, but I think I'm still allowed to go and do whatever I want. I don't have to isolate. Right, we're going with the grain on setting 4. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. And that's the advantage of using this. As a beginner or somebody who's just starting out, when you're learning to shave, buying an adjustable razor is actually not a bad idea. Because you can start it off on this milder setting and work your way up until you find something that you're comfortable with. This is very smooth on setting 4, but I can feel the blade, so it does feel quite aggressive. But I should add, my setting 4 is twice round, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've gone, mine is effectively 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way around to number 4 again. So this is quite aggressive, but that's the way I like it. I mean, when I first started out, it had to be mild razors, like really mild razors. So, like the, well, I wouldn't call the Merkur or the Merkur 34C or the DE89 really mild. I would say they're mild to medium. God, this soap is superb. And this brush is so cheap. And once you've basically broken it in, it stands up to all the really expensive brushes. This is not broken in yet. I don't use these Boar brushes often enough to have them completely broken in. You know when they are, because they splay out. They really splay out when they're broken in. This is really great. The scent strength on this is a good 6 out of 10, and the scent is out of this world. I love the tobacco flower scent. Absolutely stunning. Right, I'm going to turn this down for the second pass. Get my glasses on. I'm just going to go down to setting number 3. So that would effectively be setting 8, I guess. So across the grain on this side is straight up. It's so comfortable. Really, really nice. And across the grain on this side is a cross, as most people would expect. Setting 3 or setting 8, I can still very much feel the blade. You do have to be careful when you have it at these settings. They're quite high. I think I might have just nicked myself there. And we'll soon find out. That feels great, I've got to say. Feels superb. I don't know why I don't use this more often. But it's like a lot of my razors. I've got so many razors that I've ordered and bought. Before I even started the channel, I had quite a lot of razors, and then when I started the channel, I've sort of gone through each razor. You know, if you go all the way back to the beginning, I show you my progress, Merkur Progress. I show you the way, you know, how I sort of travelled my shaving journey. With a few caveats in terms of I've I've deviated from the path that I took a couple of times because it just made sense in terms of the run of the videos, but only a few times, and it would have only sort of leapfrogged one razor. But yeah, this soap, I love it. I suggest though that if you can get a sample of this, I think Shave Dash do samples. If you can get a sample of Tabac before buying a whole tub of it, that's probably advisable, because, as I say, it's a bit, either you like it or you don't. I don't think there's an in between, or there may be people who are in between, but it's best to, before investing in a big tub of this, I mean, I know you can pass it on, but if you know what I mean, just get a sample and make sure you like it before you buy the whole tub. And it's not expensive anyway. This is not an artisan soap. The soap's made in Germany. I've left this on setting 3, might have been a mistake. Sorry, setting 8. That's the only confusing bit. You're not 100% certain, so you've got to twist it. When you put the blade, basically to put a blade in, you've got to unscrew this plastic piece or Bakelite piece at the bottom. Unscrew it until that cap becomes loose, pull the cap out, drop the blade onto the cap, and then put it all back together. It's a 2-piece razor. But oh, I did nick myself down there. And then what I do is I tighten it all the way until it won't go any further, and then I start moving it back to the position I want it in. I have to say, I'm really enjoying this shave. Right, let's see how we've done. Couple of pickups in the usual spots there. BBS here, where I usually have a problem. There's just a few pickups here. But I'm just going to continue doing what I usually do. A bit more water. This will take quite a lot of water, by the way. Have a look at this. Superb stuff. I'm not going to do full pass, I'm just going to do the bits that I need to do. There we go, BBS. Oh, still a little bit there. Caught myself up there, I thought I did. That's it. Right, I'm going to get myself cleaned up and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Back for the post shave. But I always look forward to a nice cold splash. thunderstorms yet here in the Midlands, but apparently it's kicking off down south. The temperature's dropped, but it's become very humid. More humid than it was when we were at 30 degrees. Now it feels really sticky. Right, I'm going to use the alum. Let's just put a bit of water on that. Oh yeah, this has got a sting to it. Cheeks about a 3 or a 4 out of 5. Neck 5 or 6 out of 10. Sorry, 4 or 5 out of 10 in terms of sting up here. And 5 or 6 out of 10 underneath the jawline, which I always expect. And I've cut myself up there as I thought I did. And the little cut down there stopped of its own accord, so that's no problem. So I'm just going to let that work. So yeah. So that's the end of my giveaways until maybe, I don't know, maybe 750. I'll let you know when I'm going to do another giveaway. I think it's probably going to be 750. I don't think I'll leave it to 1,000. But I do give 2 giveaways and they're always quite, you know, they're quite decent. Let's just put it that way. But so I think it'll probably be 750 when I do another giveaway now. And then we'll have to see after it, once I get to 1,000, if I get to 1,000, who knows. Right, so yeah, congratulations Mark, congratulations George. George, yours is on the way on Monday or Tuesday. Mark, you'll have to let me know. Go on Agent Shave and let me know which set you want from either Signature Soaps, the Goodfella Smile, that's the way you find their soaps, or Wickham. So those are the 3 that you can choose from. Right, that's me done with the alum. On with my old favourite. You'd have thought the way I was behaving I would never have wanted to use this again, but I've got another bottle. So Boots, Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. Just get that on my face. And this does sting. So I don't know what's in it that makes it sting. I don't think it's got alcohol in it. It's got something in it that makes it sting, so especially if you've had as close a shave as that. So there we go. So we've done all of that. The aftershave today, what else but Tabac. So let's get a good splash of that on. Oh, what a brilliant scent. Absolutely stunning. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, as you can tell, I am a fan of Tabac. I'm going to finish that off with some Tabac aftershave balm, just to put some moisture back in. And that's all I'm using, both head and face. Oh. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the shave. There's one thing I wanted to point out, as this is a next steps. If you are going to get this razor, I may as well take it apart. Well, my hands are slippery and my glasses are steaming up. So let's just take this apart. So you just unscrew it here. And then this pulls off. So that's your 2 pieces, yeah? And you put your blade on top of there and then place it inside and then screw it tight here. When you do place it inside, make sure there's like a little arrow here. I don't know whether you can see that. Right, there's a little arrow on that plate, and on here, my glasses are completely steaming up. You should be able to see a slight line at the end of the cap there. Just there. So you line that line up with the arrow that's on the bottom there, and that's how you load this, and then you just twist that shut until it goes all the way around to one. So there you go. So, and that's now back in one piece. Obviously I've cleaned this. So I just wanted to show you that before I go. So that's me, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you. I might not see you on Monday. It all depends on what happens with my daughter and her partner. If they're positive, then you probably will see me on Monday. If they're not, I've got a few things to do on Monday, so there may not be a Battle of the Blades. But if he does test positive, I obviously can't do the things that I plan to do. Therefore, I will be back for a Battle of the Blades. So you'll have to wait and see. Big surprise Monday. Will he turn up or not? So yeah, just you know, just be prepared that there isn't a video on Monday. Monday's always been sort of a temporary day. I still have quite a few different Battle of the Blades to do, so I will be doing them fairly regularly. But once I've run out of those, it will be there for tag videos and any request videos and things like that. So that's all Mondays will be, and I'll go back to just doing the Wednesday and Friday and Saturday shaves. But you know, as I say, if the requests keep coming in, then I'll keep doing Monday shaves. Anyway, that's it from me. Congratulations to the winners of the 500 giveaway, the two winners of the 500 subscriber giveaway, Mark and George. So you'll be seeing your product soon, and it's bye-bye from me and bye-bye from the Merkur Progress. Cheers now. Bye now.